Hey guys, it is Tanya, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're back with another speed build, and this one's actually a build challenge called the No Mistake Build Challenge, which was created, I believe, by Simply Simly on Twitter. I was actually tagged to do this by Thomas TV, who I believe was tagged by Urban Sims, who was tagged by Simply Simly. I think. I think that's how that happened. Anyway, I thought it was really cool. I actually found it when she originally posted it, Simply Simly, and I wrote it down on my things to do, and I was like, okay, I'm going to get to this sometime soon. And then Thomas was so gracious to go ahead and tag me, so that was fun. So basically the rules of this challenge is don't make any mistakes, because you cannot go back on them. Once a wall is placed, it cannot be deleted or moved. Once an object has been placed, it cannot be moved along the grid, but it may be rotated. You may also use the swatch tool to change the color of an object as many times as you would like. And once a roof is placed, you can use the arrows to widen or shorten the roofs, but not pick them up and move them along the grid. You can see how wallpaper and flooring looks in a room by holding down the shift key, but once the wallpaper or flooring is placed, you may not cover it up by another wallpaper or floor, and you may use terrain paint, but you cannot use the terrain erase tool. But anyway, this challenge is like super fun, and speaking of it being the no mistake build challenge, I'm having to record this audio in multiple points because as soon as I started recording, my bunny Wednesday decided, oh, mommy's recording right now. This is the perfect time to pick up my glass bowls and throw them as hard as I can against the side of my pen. So, if you hear any noises in the background in the first couple minutes of this, I apologize for that. I tried to edit them out the best I could, but yeah. Anyway, this challenge was really fun. I thought it was going to be harder. It was actually kind of challenging. I made a couple of mistakes, and obviously once you do something, you can't go back on it, so you know, they kind of stayed. But I don't think they were that major. Like, I thought I was going to mess up more, and I thought I was going to get really frustrated. But I didn't. So that was really, really good. But anyway, here in the kitchen and dining area, we actually use these chairs, which I don't really like that much. I never use them, but I thought they matched really well. And that's my first mistake. I accidentally placed on one side of, I did the 3, and I wanted 3 and 3 on each side, but I placed them on the wrong part of the grid, and so I could only fit 2 on the other side. So this little kitchen only has 5 chairs. I mean, that's plenty of chairs. There's only 2 bedrooms here, but like I wanted it to be 6 chairs. But the thing that got me is like you can't paint over wallpaper. I mean, I didn't mess up with that, but like it was frustrating because I always just paint an entire room and then I'll add an accent wall. But no, now I had to paint 3 of the walls and then paint the other wall and trying to decide what I wanted to be what paneling, I guess, on the outside was frustrating because I always just like kind of test it, and if I don't like it, I switch it. But once you do it, you can't switch it. And so that was kind of frustrating. You just kind of have to be like, do you think this is going to work good? But thankfully, we're allowed to change the swatch of things once they're placed. So that was good because I liked the windows with the darker shutters better. So I was able to fix that, which is good. But anyway, this house ends up having a kitchen, dining room, 1 bathroom, and 2 bedrooms, and of course a living area. It's cut out into a couple different sections because I haven't had a lot of time this weekend, and actually I am recording this voiceover at 1:32 a.m. I just got home from spending the entire day in an amusement park, and that's actually why I didn't have a lot of time this weekend to record, because it was an amusement park. And I know this is going out on Saturday, but I'm currently recording this on Monday. So the company I work for has like this big picnic for like employee appreciation or whatever every year, and they rent out an amusement park, and we get free entry and like free food and everything for the whole day. And so that's where I was all day today. It was really fun, but like I knew it was happening, so I was trying to get everything done before today, and I got everything done except for this video. So I was like, when I get home, I gotta finish doing this house and you know, do the little voiceover for it. But I was really excited to finish it because I thought this was a really fun challenge. I think it's really clever and unique, and oh my gosh, I didn't realize like how much I just place things down and switch it like 800 times until I couldn't make any changes. I was like, do I want to place these things? Never mind, I'm not positive. I can't place anything unless I'm positive I want it there. And like, for the most part, I didn't make too many mistakes. The biggest mistakes are the chair in the kitchen and that I don't have a back door. Which is fine. I mean, not every house has to have a back door, right? I don't know. But I didn't put one, so I was a little frustrated by that. I also ended up putting a mirror here, and I really don't like the mirror. I wish I put a painting instead. But I couldn't change it once I placed it, so, you know. Oh well, oopsie daisy. Of course, though, the good thing about this is if you guys like this house and decide you want to download it, you can fix all of the mistakes I've made, which aren't that many, which I was surprised, but, like, I feel like it's so easy to make mistakes. I think it was because I was just going really slow. This took me like an hour to do, which isn't that like long or short, or I don't know. It's like an average size, but it was actually going really slow. I feel like it might have, I don't know if it would have been longer or shorter if I didn't have that limitation of not making changes, because I could have made changes quicker and like did things quicker, because I could choose whatever I wanted and not be worried about, oh, well, this is permanent once I do it. But at the same time, if I, you know, had that free reign, I'd keep changing it over and over and keep changing my mind. So it might have taken longer. I'm not sure. But if you guys want to download this and fix it to your own liking, or if you just like the way it is available right now on the Sims 4 gallery if you search Griffy or the hashtag MsGryphi, and you can go ahead and download it. I don't remember how much it costs. It's not starter home price, I know that. But most of my builds aren't unless I intend them to be. But if you guys would like a starter home build, let me know. I like doing stuff that is more accessible to more people. Like I've done a couple of base game builds, which I want to do more of because I think it's kind of fun. Especially because like I always accidentally put some other item in there and it's like, what item is it? Because sometimes it tells me and sometimes it's like, you know, you have something in your game, but I'm not going to tell you what item is, and then I have to go on like a goose hunt. And it's usually these columns here that I'm using in the bedroom, because I always forget they're not base game. They're just so basic, and I'm like, they must be base game, and I use them all the time. But anyway, if you guys want to see it like a starter home at some point, let me know. I've done them before, but I don't do them too often, because I like not having the limitations of money. But I like challenging things, and I feel like starter homes are challenging, but also a lot of people use them. So if you want to see that, please let me know. And also, of course, any other build suggestions you guys have. I love taking them down, especially challenges. I have like a list of builds I want to do, but also like a list of challenges I've been tagged in, builds and create a sim and all that kind of stuff. And I'm currently working through the list. I'm really excited for all the things to come on the channel. I hope you guys are enjoying. I don't know. I love building so much. I know I'm just ranting about building. I love this room though. Oh my gosh, purple and gray go, well, I mean, gray goes good with everything. I love the color gray. If you've been here for a while, you know how much I love the color gray. So I was really excited to go ahead and use that. And purple, which I thought went really good with it, even though purple's not normally a color I use, because, I mean, sorry for anyone that loves purple, but I'm not a purple person. I'm not a big fan. The most purple I think I've ever worn in my life is a couple of years ago at a convention I went to. I frequent cosplay conventions. Me and my boyfriend went as gender bent Harley Quinn and the Joker. So I was the Joker, so I was wearing a purple coat. I was all decked out in purple and with green hair and, you know, what the Joker looks like. We were kind of inspired by the animated series, Batman the animated series, that is. So that was really fun, and a lot of people really appreciated that. He really wanted to be Harley Quinn, and I was like, okay, I'll be your Mrs. J. So I don't know how I'm talking about Harley Quinn and the Joker during this. Oh, because of the color purple. Okay, there we go. That makes a little bit more sense, but not really. If you're new here, hi. I ramble about unrelated things during my builds. Then again, I feel like most people do, because it's really hard to talk about like a speed build for the entire time. Although this is a short one, so I don't know why I'm having such an issue. It could be because it's 1:37 a.m. now, and I'm recording a voiceover, and I need to go to bed soon so I can get up for work. But you know, actually, I'm probably not even going to go to bed after this. I'm going to stay up for a while because I don't work until the afternoons because I work nights. Usually I'm not getting out of work until now, so, like, it's not bedtime yet. I don't know. I have a really weird work and sleep schedule, so I don't know. But anyway, we are doing some landscaping out here. These flowers I've been using more recently. I used them recently. I don't remember what build it was in. I think it was a, like, water something, like last weekend's build, in blue. Or no, maybe it was the blue build. I don't know. But I've used them recently in blue and I didn't know they existed and I really, really love them. So I've decided to go ahead and use them in this build as well. We're just adding some trees and finishing up. I don't think I put dirt around this house. Shame on me. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.